Hi everyone! It's officially fall, which means my debut Flashfall comes out in just a few weeks. Okay, so in honor of those feelings that I have, I'm wearing my All the Feels shirt because normally I want to read a book that has all the feels or write something that makes people feel all the feels. But right now, just my everyday life, just thinking about my book debuting and going out into the world and people picking it up off a bookshelf. All the feels. Need more coffee? Oh. Actually, I probably need to drink less coffee. But anyway, I have something really kind of cool to share with you guys. I did a dorky thing. Well, it's dorky but cute. It's a dorky cute thing. My publisher sent me my final jacket. So this is like one of those emails that you get that you're like excited to get. It's not like edits, it's not more edits or more edits. It's like a fun, like happy thing. Like, here you go, we finished what your book is gonna look like, and this is going to be the wrapping, and so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. This is the first time I'm sharing it at all, and so, back to my dorky thing. The dorky cute thing that I did is I went and had it printed, and then I took a different book, because, Flashfall is not printed yet, and wrapped it around it. I got the dimensions that Flashfall, the real book, will be. Printed it, folded it, and I made my own version so I could kind of see it. Like a preview of my own book. I told you it was dorky but cute, right? Dorky cute. So anyway, da-da-da-da-da. Here it is, in hardcover, kind of. I think it'll look a lot like this. But basically, there's something on here that no one has seen before. So one thing that you'll notice, I don't even know if you can see this. Okay, is blurbs. I have blurbs on the top, and not just one, but two. And these are super special because the authors that were so gracious to read my book in manuscript form and then say awesome things about it. And they did, they said the nicest things about it. And it was just like this really awesome validation. And it meant so much to me. So anyway, Mary Pearson, she's at the top there, and her blurb says, "Flashfall is a wild, crazy ride. Absolutely riveting." And then it's Mary Pearson, New York Times bestselling author of the Remnant Chronicles. And she also wrote the Jenna Fox Chronicles. Those are more science fiction, and they're awesome. They're so good. And she's kind of like, for sure, one of those authors that I esteem and look up to. And I'm really, really honored that she wanted to blurb my book. So that's that. And then the one below that is from April Lynn Pike, who is the #1 New York Times bestselling author of the Wings series. If you like fairies and really great crafted fantasy worlds, and she does a great job blending modern day high school student mashed up with this fantasy fairy world. Awesome. And that's her Wings series, and she's written all kinds of stuff since then. Anyway, she says, a grim, fast-paced adventure novel that dares you to blink. So I'm really, really happy. Not just because they said nice things about my book, and not that it's going to make someone buy my book that wouldn't have before. I think just for me personally, I feel like their support, every time I look at, I'm getting emotional. All the feels, this is why I'm wearing this shirt. But I do. There's just some really great people in the YA writing community, and it means so much when an author who, has kind of made it and has created a name for themselves takes the time to read a debut author, not only just read their work, but then take the time to support them, and it just means so much. So yay. So every time I look at it, I think of it, and it just makes me really happy. It makes me feel so really, really fortunate. So all right, so because the blurbs are at the top, they bump down the tagline, "Some boundaries should never be crossed." And when you read it, you can hear it in that tone in your head, be like, dun dun dun. Sorry, I'm in a really strange mood today, but I think it's the cold medicine. I have a cold. Let's blame it on the cold medicine. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, but you've already seen all that, so that's not that exciting. Here's the back. So there is a cool cave, and I love it. It's just really atmospheric and moody, and I don't know how much you can see from there, but I just thought it was really cool. It's like this really neat picture that I think really kind of captures part of the setting, the beginning of Flashfall when they're in the caves. So the back of the book looks like this, and it has some pull quotes from the book, from the opening of the book. Then let's see, here's the spine. Here's the jacket copy, and this is Orion's arm, and she is a lead or scout. So it says that right there on her thing, her patch, lead or scout. And what's kind of cool is that my husband and I designed their patches, and the designer at Macmillan incorporated our design into the patch. And then it's the same thing on the back, the other part. So unless they change it, that's how it's going to be when it hits the bookshelf, and I'm super excited. And anyway, it's just a matter of a few short weeks, and then I'll be celebrating with all of you. So for those of you in Iowa, if you want to come and celebrate with me, I will be having a launch party at Barnes & Noble on University at 7:00 p.m. November 15th, and everyone's invited. It's going to be a great time, and I will be giving away lots of fun stuff, and it's also a fundraiser for a high school creative writing program, the same high school that I'm a writer in residence at, so it's kind of cool. And then that Saturday I'll be in Arizona, my hometown, and I will be at Changing Hands bookstore in Tempe at 4:00 p.m. So I would love to see you if you can come out for any of those. So I'm really excited that I got to share the jacket, and it's just really cool to think after all of these years, I've been trying to get published for 20 years, a little over 20 years. It's a really long time. And in my hands, I hold 20 years worth of rejection letters. I have more than this, but I dug these out the other day. Some of these are, here's my very first rejection letter from 1996. And as you can see, it's like yellowed with age. It's also on stationery, because back in the old days, we used to like actually use stationery and mail things, snail mail. So it's kind of funny. But I was reminiscing the other day, and just kind of going back over all the different books I wrote. 7 picture books, 2 young adult books, an adult book. So many times that I just kept going after that dream, and it is just very emotional in a really awesome way to think that this finally happened, and that's just kind of come full circle. And I hope that I can inspire anyone who's watching that has a goal or a dream and maybe it seems out of reach, just to keep reaching, keep believing in yourself, keep going after it, do what you love. In the meantime, happy fall. As always, you can find me on Twitter at @_Jenny Moyer, and also at jennymoyer.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.